with another question of the day. So this is going to be a little different one. It's going to be called "Are you on good terms with your soul?" So this is how it's going to work. If you were your soul and your soul were you, what would y'all say to each other? Let's find out. First of all, we're gonna tap into the character of the person. So we're gonna see what's gonna come out. If it's gonna be a male, if it's gonna be a female, if it's gonna be both. Okay. Question of the day: are you on good terms with your soul? If you were your soul and your soul were you, what would you say to each other? Let's see what position they in. This is this is so funny. This is so funny because already I can tell that whoever I'm talking to, y'all battle each other. Y'all battle with each other. Y'all go back and forth with each other. Look, let me tell you. We have number 26, right? In the correct position. And what does it happen to say? The soulmate. Ain't that some shit? Now, we have number 22, but it's in the reverse, right? And it says the boss. The boss is in the reverse. The soulmate is in the correct position. Okay. Now, we're not talking about your best love, your soulmate, shit like that. We're talking about your soul that's inside of you. What would you motherfuckers say to each other? Right now, y'all definitely on opposite ends. Y'all definitely on opposite ends. Someone, we got a boss here. We got a boss here, and we have the soulmate here. So it's like two people, two different situations trying to control a narrative. So you all fighting with each other. And then look, we have the scholar, and the scholar is the scholar is also in the reverse. I tell you one thing, what I'm feeling is whoever I'm talking to, more than likely be in a lot of unnecessary drama because you don't listen to the soulmate. Why would you? I mean, the soulmate. Why would you listen to your soul? You the boss, or at least you feel you are, but it's in the reverse. Let me see. That's so funny to me. It's over here. Let's look at the scholar because by the scholar. I know the scholar is usually good. You know what I'm saying? But by it being in reverse, let's see somebody. That's funny. All right, number 10, and it's Sayos in the reverse. Selfish, argumentative, ignorance, uneducated, misunderstood, debate, know-it-all, cocky, foolishness, underestimating others, outsmarted. Your soul got a whole problem with you, sister, bro. It's both of them because look, we got the soulmate right here. Wait, hold on a second. No, it's it's both. I just can't see the person behind here. So it's male and female. I mean, it was for both energies anyway, but yeah, your soul, either you got some bullshit to say to your soul or your soul got some bullshit to say to you. Okay? Y'all are definitely are at odds with each other. That is so funny to me. It said cocky and foolish and underestimating. That motherfucker said ignorance. It said ignorance and uneducated. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, let's see. Let's see what the boss says because the boss is in the reverse. Let's see what the boss says. Mm. Here we go. Number 22. Sorry, that's 21. The boss. In the reverse, it says irresponsible, irresponsibility, harassment, misuse of power. Oh, somebody out here wilding. Entitled, mind control, bad vibes, demanding, overcritical, relying on others, lack of leadership, cocky again, overbearing. Who the fuck is this? Okay. Well, the color red could be significant to someone because the red is taking over here. We got some red sneakers, look like some red Nikes. It look like it, but I know it's not. What's up under here? Ah! Look, I pulled this card. I said, what's up under here? Spirit guide. Spirit guide. The scholar is in the reverse. And up under there is the spirit guide. I already know what the spirit guide is. That's funny to me. Because it is, though. That's great. I didn't expect this either. Okay, number 45, the spirit guide. Assistance. You need some assistance. You need some AA. Because your soul is calling to the spirit guides like, help. Listen, it says divine present. Your soul needs some help. Needs some help dealing with you. It says messengers, ancestors, archangels. Let me get the animals. Anybody that can come in the direction over here. It talks about sense of self, awareness, protection, help. It says advisor, instructor, prayer, okay, foresight, clues, answers to your prayers. Like, yeah, it's almost like your soul is calling in any and everybody they can, you know, from the other side to come down and assist you in some type of way with whatever it is that you guys are dealing with. So right now, when it comes to are you on good terms, question of the day, are you on good terms with your soul? The answer is hell no. And you smoke too much weed or something. You do too much of a vice. Okay, because we got the stoner over here. Well, let's see what the soul's lessons oracle card has to say. When it comes to are you on good terms, damn, look at that. You see that? It wouldn't even let me do it. When it comes to are you on good terms with your soul, them on the bend all the way up. With your soul, what is it that you would say to each other? What would you say to your soul? What would your soul say to you? Question of the day. I get 2 more cards. Okay. So, you guys have, with the boss card, right, we have health. But once again, we got another card that's coming out in the reverse. So it says, I will... I'm sorry. It came out in the reverse. It says, I will honor the physical... give me a second. Get it together, Shay. I did not expect this from these readings. These are better than the regular readings. Shit. Okay, came out in the reverse. And it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I got to show you, listen. But it came out in the reverse, right? You see that? You see what it says? It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. It went right over here to the boss. Listen, you're not honoring the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Somebody's not. I'm sorry. It is not even that fucking funny. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it over. Now here's peep game though. Here's the thing. Right under the soul, we have abundance. I said red is pretty major over here, right? Something to that extent. Look how red that is. And it got the blue in it. And it says, I am a limitless being. They feel like you're limiting yourself. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality. So here's the crazy thing. I feel like your soul is at odds with you, and you are at odds with your soul, because your soul is trying to tell you what it is that you need to do, and you feel like you're doing what you need to do, and people not hearing you, and nothing ain't getting done. So it's a lack of communication. Someone's not listening. Look, perseverance is at the bottom of the deck. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Damn, your soul is not fucking playing. Somebody's soul is calling them out for real. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So that's at the bottom. So your soul supports you to the fullest, but they just feel like you not doing whatever it is that you should be doing on your end. Because remember, it says health. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So that's not how your soul is feeling right now. And like I said, I could be talking to somebody who's been going through a lot or enduring a lot, but your soul like, bro, sis, come on now, I'm right here. If you would stop doing this and if you would stop doing that, everything will be just fine. You feel me? But what they say, too many chiefs and not enough Indian. Everybody want to be the boss, even if at all costs. At all costs. Even if you win but still lose. You feel me? Even if you feel like you win but still lose. Something to that extent. Now, this card is face down. Oh, you can't see it. This card is still face down. Let's turn it over and see what it has to say. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. So your soul is trying to, I swear it's trying to compromise. It's trying to see your point of view and everything, but it's kind of like, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. That shit is hilarious to me. And I'm so sorry for laughing. But it was funny. Now, let's see what the tarot has to say. Question of the day. When it comes to, are you on good terms with your soul? If you were your soul and your soul were you, what would you guys say to each other? Your soul would like a new beginning with you, a new start. It's at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups talks about joy, new love, feelings, emotional awakening, fulfillment, personal growth, and compassion and creativity. So they would love to get this on. Your soul would love to get you guys back on track where you guys need to be. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's the Ace of Cups here. Now we have one card face down and one card faced up. The card that's faced up is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess talks about being intuitive and your inner voice and spirituality and secrets and wisdom. So I feel like when it comes to you guys' soul, those of you who are not on good terms, they want to have a new beginning. Your soul wants you to have a new beginning. They want to have a new beginning with you, and that start with you listening to your inner voice. For spirituality and wisdom, okay? That's the High Priestess right there. Now, I'm curious to see what this card says, right? Because it's face down. I hope it ain't no bullshit. For your sake. Damn! The Moon card. How we gonna get the Moon card and the High Priestess? Listen. It's almost like your soul calling you out, like you ain't crazy, you ain't tripping, you know exactly what you're doing, but I'm gonna give you no judgment here, because it's like you making up excuses with the Moon. You with the High Priestess was showing. You know what's up. You know what you're doing. You know what you're not doing. And this High Priestess is like, don't come here with this moon shit, bro, sis. Ain't nobody trying to talk about no anxiety and anxious and deception. Your soul, like, don't even try to play me like that, bro, sis. That's I swear that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I mean, I ain't did nothing, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. Like you this straight bullshit, because you know. Hell no, that's funny to me. That is really funny. Let me see. After I pulled the Ace of Cups, we got the Seven of Cups, and it talks about endless choices, opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking, searches for purpose. Your soul calling somebody smooth the fuck. Ooh. And in your, I told you. It's like your soul bringing in everybody. Remember I said it's like they calling people to try to help and assist. Man, we got the High Priestess here, the Moon trying to show up, and now we got the higher. Ooh, we got the Hierophant. And then look, I told you they like stop being on that bullshit, because nope, you know what you're doing, and you trying to play crazy like you don't know what you're doing, and your soul ain't trying to hear that shit. Listen, I can say all that because we got the Ace of Swords. Guess what the Ace of Swords says? Clarity, sound decision, making breakthroughs, justice, new opportunities. The beginning, it says the beginning of a conflict. It's only going to be a beginning of a conflict if you continue to be on that bullshit. We got resilience with the Nine of Wands being right here in the Moon, Sagittarius. Look, man. Y'all better stop fucking around. Y'all better stop fucking around, man. This shit funny. Which way it goes? It goes this way. Yep. All right. We almost done. So, with that being said, let's see how your soul is helping you, and we'll close it out. When it comes to the question of the day, are you and your soul on good terms? What would you guys say to each other? What is the advice? What is the advice for this situation regarding the battles of the soul? Battles with the soul, regarding battles with the soul. What is the advice? What is the advice? Nothing? Shit, I was finna say, what the fuck, bro? That's crazy. So, we have the card that flew out, number 32, and it says, tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Tear down the walls around your heart. All right, so somebody may just be pissed at life, period, or some type of situation. So it's kind of like fuck everything and fuck everybody. So your soul's advice to you is tear down the walls around your heart, because that's where it starts at. If we feel some type of way up in here, it's gonna make us eventually feel some type of way up in here, and then it's gonna activate and make us feel some type of way up in here. You feel me? So get it together. Number 9 is some foxes on here. We got I don't know, this is probably a guinea pig. That's probably a guinea pig. But on this one, we have a fox. We have 2 foxes. And it says, leave your usual circle behind. Now, I don't know if I said this, but I think I said something about, I don't know if I said it, doing too much or being around the wrong people or something like that. I can't remember. But this is basically what this card is saying. It's saying leave your unusual social circles behind. I could be talking to somebody who just starting to feel like, I don't no longer fit in. And that's because you more than likely done outgrew people in your surrounding. And they could be confusing you, which is why you could be confusing your soul. Because your soul like, hold on, we're supposed to be on this level and you're trying to go back down to that level. So somebody could probably need to get some people out of their energy or their surrounding in order for you guys to continue to grow. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Somebody could be connected to somebody who's stopping their abundance. Who's making things harder for them than they have to be if they just let that person go or that situation. It could be, damn, didn't I say something about something? I said something about something. I can't fucking remember what it was. But I don't know if it was like a vice or something that I was. The stoner? Was it the stoner? Yeah, something to that extent. So, see what I'm saying? Tear down them walls around your heart. Leave your unusual. It says your unusual. Your soul is still calling you like, and you fuck with some unusual type of motherfuckers in your circle. Number 36. Success and happiness is coming your way. Abundance. Success and happiness. If you'll just follow directions, sis, bro, that's crazy. Well, that's what I have when it comes to are you on good terms with your soul? Question of the day. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying these segments or episodes or whatever. I can't wait for you guys to have one of these with the other Shay. This should definitely be interesting. Eventually, we will go live and do it together. We just have to make sure our schedules coincide together. All right. So that's what I have regarding question of the day. Yeah. Thank you guys for your time. I'm out.